The cucumber conundrum, unraveling the myth of the vegetable-eating lynx. The internet is a fertile ground for odd questions, where the absurd and the earnest cross-pollinate to create enduring digital myths. Few are as curiously specific and visually incongruous as the query, why does a lynx eat cucumbers? Imagine the scene. A majestic, tufted-eared wildcat, a symbol of boreal forest stealth and power, poised not over a fresh snowshoe hairkill, but delicately nibbling a bland green garden cucumber. The image is jarring, almost laughable. It sparks immediate intrigue. Is this a genuine behavioral mystery? A newfound dietary secret of the Eurasian wilderness? Or is it, like so much of our digital discourse, a tangled knot of misinformation, anthropomorphism, and algorithmic amplification? This document is an expedition to untangle that knot. To answer the question thoroughly, we must journey far beyond a simple dietary fact. We will delve into the rigid biology of an obligate carnivore, sift through the sparse records of zookeeping and wildlife observation, confront the tsunami of viral pet videos featuring the wrong animals, and ultimately explore why humanity is so captivated by the idea of a predator preferring a pickle. The journey to answer this deceptively simple question becomes a mirror reflecting our own complex relationship with the natural world, which we constantly try to interpret, often misunderstand, and endlessly reshape into stories we find more palatable. The biology of a hunter, the lynx as an obligate carnivore. To even approach our cucumber question, we must first establish a foundational truth. The lynx does not, in its natural wild state, seek out or require cucumbers. The lynx, whether it be the Eurasian lynx, lynx, the Canadian lynx, Lynx canadensis, the Iberian lynx, Lynx pardinus, or the bobcat, Lynx rufus, is a textbook obligate carnivore. This is not a preference. It is a physiological mandate, etched into every strand of its DNA, every enzyme in its gut, every contour of its skull. 1. The physiological blueprint. Dentition. A lynx's mouth tells its story. It lacks the flat molars of omnivores and herbivores designed for grinding plant matter. Instead, it possesses a formidable array of carnassial teeth, specialized shearing blades, the last upper premolar and first lower molar that slice through flesh and tendon like scissors through paper. Its canines are long and conical, built for piercing and holding struggling prey. Incisors are small, used for grooming and scraping meat from bone. There is no dental apparatus for mashing a fibrous vegetable. Digestive system. The lynx's digestive tract is short and acidic, optimized for the rapid breakdown of protein and fat. It lacks the elongated intestines and complex fermentation chambers, like a rumen or a capacious cecum, necessary to break down cellulose, the primary structural component of plants. A cucumber, composed mostly of water, fiber, cellulose, and trace sugars, would pass through a lynx with negligible nutritional extraction. At best, it provides hydration. At worst, it could cause digestive upset or blockages. Metabolic needs. A lynx's energy comes from protein and animal-derived fats. It cannot synthesize certain essential nutrients like taurine, vitamin A in its active retinol form, and arachidonic acid from plant sources. These must be gleaned from organ meats and muscle tissue. A cucumber is virtually devoid of these critical compounds. A lynx on a cucumber diet would sicken, go blind from taurine deficiency, and die. 2. The prey profile. The lynx is a specialist predator, supremely adapted for a specific menu. The Eurasian lynx primarily hunts roe deer, chamois, and hares. The Canadian lynx is famously locked in a tight ecological dance with the snowshoe hare, its population cycling with that of its primary prey. The Iberian lynx, the world's most endangered feline, relies critically on the European rabbit. Their entire existence, from their broad, snowshoe-like paws for silent stalking in deep powder, to their exceptional eyesight and hearing for detecting the faintest rustle, is fine-tuned for hunting vertebrate prey. The concept of a lynx patiently foraging in a vegetable patch is ecologically incoherent. Its grocery store is the forest, and its aisles are stocked with moving, breathing meat. Conclusion of biological chapter. From a strict biological perspective, the question, why does a lynx eat cucumbers, is equivalent to asking, why does a submarine climb mountains? It is a category error. The lynx is not built for it, does not need it, and in the ruthless calculus of wild survival, would not waste a single calorie pursuing it. The zoo and sanctuary exception, enrichment, not sustenance. This is where the first glimmer of a connection between lynx and Cucumis sativus appears, albeit in a highly controlled, human-mediated context, captivity. In zoos, wildlife sanctuaries, and rehabilitation centers, the dietary and psychological needs of animals are managed by humans. While their core diet is a meticulously formulated mix of raw meats, bones, and supplements, caregivers often introduce novel items for behavioral enrichment. 1. Enrichment defined. Enrichment is any practice that stimulates an animal's natural instincts, provides cognitive challenge, and breaks the monotony of captivity. It can be sensory, new smells, sounds, physical, novel structures to climb, or dietary. 2. The cucumber as an enrichment item. A keeper might offer a lynx a whole cucumber. The purposes are multifaceted. Novelty and investigation. The cucumber is a new object. It has an unusual shape, texture, and smell, mild to us but potentially intriguing to a feline. The lynx will sniff, paw, bat, and carry it. This stimulates its curiosity and problem-solving behaviors. Play object. The cucumber can be a toy. A lynx may chase it if rolled, practice pouncing on it, or engage in mock killing behavior. This provides physical exercise and mental stimulation. Hydration vehicle. While lynx get water from their diet and drinking sources, a cucumber's high water content can offer a different form of moisture intake, which can be beneficial. Low-calorie snack. Debatable. The trace sugars and the act of chewing might provide minor sensory reward, but it is not a nutritional snack. The primary value is play and investigation, not consumption. The cucumber is a prop, not a provision. The great misattribution, when the internet mistook a cat for a lynx. Here lies the heart of the viral myth. The question, why does a lynx eat cucumbers, almost certainly did not originate from zoological literature or wildlife documentaries. Its ground zero is almost certainly the domestic cat startle video phenomenon of the mid-2010s. The viral template. A specific genre of viral video emerged. A pet owner would stealthily place a cucumber or zucchini behind their unsuspecting cat while it ate from its bowl. When the cat finished and turned around, it would suddenly see the unfamiliar, elongated green object and leap into the air in a dramatic, panic-fueled startle response. These videos racked up millions of views. The humor was rooted in the cat's seemingly disproportionate fear of a harmless vegetable. The misinformation cascade. As these videos proliferated, the commentary and explanation began to blur the lines of species. Pseudo-scientific theories spread. Cats think cucumbers are snakes. It's an evolutionary fear of predators. In the endless churn of social media shares, clickbait articles, and poorly researched listicles, a crucial taxonomic blurring occurred. The word cat was sometimes replaced or conflated with wildcat, and from there it was a short, illogical leap to lynx. Algorithms, hungry for engagement, began suggesting content about big cats and cucumbers together. Soon, the question mutated. It was no longer, why are domestic cats scared of cucumbers? But why do lynxes eat cucumbers? A complete inversion of both the behavior, fear versus eating, and the species, domestic versus wild. This digital telephone game created a durable false association. People who had never seen a lynx, but had seen 100 cucumber cat videos, began to genuinely wonder if there was some hidden, bizarre dietary link in the larger feline family. The myth was born not from nature, but from a glitch in our information ecosystem.
Anthropomorphism, the storytelling lens. Our fascination with the idea points to a deeper human tendency, anthropomorphism, the attribution of human characteristics, emotions, and motivations to animals. The notion of a fierce lynx eating its vegetables is charming. It makes the alien, dangerous wild predator seem more relatable, more like a quirky pet. We imagine the lynx making a health-conscious choice, or perhaps having a peculiar craving, just as a human might. This storytelling is ancient and powerful. Fables, folklore, and Disney films are built on it. The internet meme is simply the modern extension. The lynx eating a cucumber becomes a character in a digital folktale, the mighty carnivore with a secret, gentle vegan side. It's a comforting narrative, but it obscures the true, magnificent, and uncompromising nature of the animal, which needs no human-like quirks to be fascinating. Conclusion: separating the seed from the vine. So let us finally harvest the answer to our perennial question. Question: why does a lynx eat cucumbers? Answer: in the wild, it doesn't. The premise is a biological impossibility for an obligate carnivore. The enduring question is a digital age myth, likely born from the viral misattribution of domestic cat behavior and amplified by our love for quirky animal stories. The nuanced truth. 1. In nature, never. A wild lynx's diet is 97 to 100% vertebrate prey. Plants play no role. 2. In captivity, rarely and incidentally. A cucumber may be offered as an enrichment object for play and investigation, not as a food source. Any chewing is a side effect of exploration. 3. In the digital realm, pervasively. The lynx and cucumber meme is a stubborn piece of misinformation, a testament to how quickly and bizarrely online content can mutate and create its own false reality. The lynx remains a creature of silent paws and sharp eyes, a ghost of the northern forests, its survival intricately tied to the pulse of its prey. Its world is one of blood, snow, and instinct, not of vegetable gardens. The cucumber, in the end, belongs to our world, a prop in our stories, a tool in our enrichment programs, and a character in our viral comedies. To project it onto the lynx is to misunderstand the predator completely. The real wonder lies not in a fabricated salad preference, but in the exquisite, brutal, and perfectly adapted reality of the lynx itself, a reality far more compelling than any internet myth.